Good, whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express. We are coming to you live or pre-recorded, however you choose to listen, from the world-famous Palm Street studio located in downtown Deckerville. I'm Adam. He's Phil. We've got a featured guest tonight with us. Brian the Blade is with us tonight. And
in studio. What a glorious day it has been. It's been beautiful out. Can't much beat that.
It's been super warm all day.
It has been. Warm. It's a good day to get the baby powder out.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Famunda going on.
Yeah, cut the chafing.
Yeah,
that's what I always say.
Kind of ungrease things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Dry things out,
to say the least.
Summer's the worst.
No. I still prefer summer over winter, but you know what I don't do in the summer?
What's that?
Is fall and break my ass on ice.
No.
Which I hate.
True. I guess that's a valid point.
Yeah. So, Brian, you surviving the heat?
Yes, I guess I am. Well, no, it's cooler out by my place, so...
Right. That is true.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, shit, I can put the windows down here and not have to worry about long sleeves, so...
Oh, well.
Got the advantage of the lake to cool
cooling
things off.
Yeah, until the lake warms up, which is never.
Well, there's that solid 3 days in August. You can
right, late August,
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can always count on those days in August. Yeah, those last 3 days. I remember that one time years and years ago. It must have been about 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5, in October. We had a weekend where it was like 80 degrees each day, and the lake was like almost like a hot tub. It was ridiculous. Hot tub!
Yeah. Our pond would get like that. The pond was weird because it's spring fed, and it's not that big of a pond. So, I mean, it's big, but it's not, 100 acres or anything. So the springs that it has in it are cold. So you'd have a day where you'd get in the pond after it had been super hot out, and it'd feel like you got into a hot bath. I mean, it was just terrible. Oh. And then the next day you get into it, and maybe it was a little overcast and the sun wasn't penetrating into the pond, and it'd be freezing again. So it was kind of that thing could weather check you.
Yeah. You know what's going on, huh?
Yeah. You're either shriveling up or not so much.
It was shrinkage. It was cold.
Yes, shrinkage.
So what's new or exciting? Any gear grinds? Anybody got any gears to grind? Gears to grind?
So, we do need to discuss the what in the hell are they doing in Sandusky, tearing up all of the crosswalks now?
What?
All of them.
Wait a minute, how's this is this shit gonna be ready in time for the 5K?
I don't know now at this point. We may have to push it back.
Jesus Christ.
I noticed they're just tearing everything up. So all of that time, and now they're just tearing everything back up.
So who is responsible for this, and why are they doing it? Because they look perfectly fine to me.
At this point, they've got to be doing it. Is this an episode of Impractical Jokers or something?
It could be.
I think they're just doing it to mess with people now at this point.
It could be. You're going to see old Sal running around. Larry!
So are they tearing up the sidewalks at the sidewalk or at the crosswalk?
Yeah. They're tearing up all the sidewalks, and I have no idea why. I mean, it could be that half the streetlights in town don't work anymore. That could be part of it.
That could be detrimental to impeding pedestrian right-of-way.
The Four Corners is an abyss now when you pull up there at night. Now that the Mint's closed and it's all dark and it doesn't have its annoying green signs flashing at you. It's just dark.
Mint.
Elk Street closes before Matlock comes on, so.
Gotta go get that early bird special. Oh, Lord.
Everyone out of here before fucking Jeopardy comes on.
Yeah, no shit.
They roll up the streets in Sandusky now by like 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I can't figure out. I don't know why the hell they're tearing all of that out of there. They just put it in.
So maybe,
just put it in.
Maybe it was the stuff that they're tearing out was just a test run to see if it was good enough, and it didn't meet some ridiculous engineering specification. And time to shred it all to hell. We got to create more jobs.
You know, we put the little sensors in for the blind people, but we didn't put the lights in for the deaf people.
Yes.
What are they going to do for the blind and deaf people?
Well, they're stranded on Pedo Island.
Just there forever.
The Helen Keller Memorial, Pedo Island.
Yes. They aren't tearing that out of there.
Can we make a sign to hang on the sign that's there that calls it that? The Helen Keller Memorial, Pedo Island?
Yes.
Okay.
We should make a sticker to put on the back of the one sign that's still there.
Yes.
This calls it Pedo Island, yes.
Reflective, too. So just pow! Pops out at you as you drive by.
That's all you see at night.
Pedo Island. Sick fucks will be jamming on the brakes.
So having 40 crosswalks in town does no good when they're all like orange barreled.
It's true. Girl, you know it's true.
I mean, seriously.
So how are people crossing their streets now? Is this state condone jaywalking?
Yeah, I think it's state forced jaywalking. That's what I think.
State forced jaywalking.
It's got to be at this point. I mean, seriously. Why? And nothing on the city Facebook page, nothing like that. Nothing like, oh man, they really screwed up and we're going to have to put up with this shit for another summer.
Well, if this is a state project, I mean, we ought to write the governor and ask her what the hell's going on. Get an explanation of why they're tearing up Sandusky.
I'm
just
fixing the damn roads.
The damn roads are getting fixed. Shut up.
Old Stretch and Gretchen's at it again.
I'll just keep tacking on gas tax.
We'll get you a usage tax. Because I'm stretching Gretchen.
How many miles a year are you driving? Yep, I'm going to tax that too.
You use the shit out of them roads.
She's doing it because because no one in Sanilac County voted for her, so she's spending our money and tearing up our roads and
that there might be some
it nicer, but inconveniencing the hell out of everyone in the process.
There's some validity. She's like, none of those fuckers in Sanilac County voted for me. Let's make their lives miserable.
Exactly. So, are we ready for me to unleash my surprise?
I don't know.
That's not a euphemism for showing your junk, is it?
No.
Okay.
No. Nobody be surprised by that.
The kids!
Nobody be surprised by that. So, I spent a little time in the studio this afternoon. And
I spent a little time in the studio this afternoon.
Came up with something beautiful.
All by myself.
Is that what you're calling sitting on the shitter? Or is you're spending time in the studio?
No.
That's spending time in the office.
Nothing being produced in there that anybody wants to see.
Oh boy.
So I'm just going to play this because it's quite beautiful. I hope we get copyright dinged on this. Oh, the dong fits right in there.
Right?
Rolling down the digital highway, strapping tight, we're taking flight. Voices echoing through the speakers, the P&A Podcast shining bright. Stories unleashed, truth and laughter, where the wild meets the wise. Conversations that echo hereafter in this ride. We'll never compromise. Get on the P&A Podcast Express. Ride the waves of sound, we're feeling blessed. With every episode we bring the heat. Join the journey.
We bring the heat.
Tune in for the tales of
And it cuts off suddenly there at 60 seconds because that's all I was willing to pay for. 1 minute of studio time.
Nice. That was awesome.
Wasn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Now, I did get 1 minute of bonus time because that was so awesome. And we created a country version as well.
A country version, as it fits the podcast.
Same words because we're not very creative.
Rolling down the digital highway, strapping tight, we're taking flight. Voices echoing through the speakers, the P&A Podcast shining bright. Stories unleashed, truth and laughter where the wild meets the wise. Conversations that echo hereafter. In this ride we'll never compromise. Get on the P&A Podcast Express.
See, that is perfect.
With every episode we bring the heat. Join the journey as you rock and treat.
Not too shabby for 1 minute of studio time.
No, I think you did rather well.
I thought it was good. Little
Wow.
tiny help from AI.
A little bit of help, just a little bit.
Yeah.
We didn't write that ourselves.
Just with like the words, the vocals, the music, the drum
melody,
beat.
the tune.
Just, well, everything.
Yeah.
Basically.
So you must have had to do some hellacious mouse clicking to make that happen. So good job, Adam.
So what I would really like to do is I would like to invite anybody that wants to hear us get the full 5-minute version of that song to send us money. Send us clicks. Send
money,
us
me now. Money. We
Yes.
need money. Money, please.
money need we.
Oh, I like money.
So yeah, send us that money.
Just to hear the full 5-minute version of that monstrosity that AI came up with for us. That's beautiful. It's a symphony. It's a work of art.
And
Can we give them a receipt if they send us money?
oh yeah, for sure.
I'm sure it's tax deductible.
One thing I would like to do is I would like to create a song about Junior.
Okay.
So we should we need to decide, should it be a hip hop song
Yes.
or like a yacht rock type song because he's into that kind of stuff?
Well, there is that rodeo song.
There's that rodeo song.
Yeah. Here comes Junior with his pecker in his hand. He's a one-ball man, and he's off to the rodeo.
And he's off to the rodeo. Yeah, well, maybe something like that. Or do we just? What do we do? How do we do? How do we do? How do we do this?
So I've given it the directions that I want: a pop, soulful song.
Yes, about a man with one testicle, who's a Hall of Famer, who always asks what lanes we're on. You have to tell him everything 3 times. Am I getting the gist of it?
I think you're doing pretty good there, Phil.
We thought he'd be taller. And he has trouble pooping sometimes. Oh, and he can't mow a straight line. Jeez, this is a lot. You're going to make AI's head explode. I worry about that. If AI explodes, then what do we do?
Reboot it.
Just reboot it. Reboot it.
All right, we're going to create the song.
How long will this take?
We have 57 seconds left to wait. And
That's it?
we will play this and preview it for ourselves and make sure it's to our liking, and then we will unleash it on Junior later.
Okay. See if he approves upon this song.
Oh, it's laying down the beat.
Laying down the beat.
Man, them Chinese kids work fast.
They really
Yeah.
do. They'll nail it. They're smart.
Yeah.
Turn the beat around. It's a song about Junior.
Adding the bass line.
Boom, 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 boom.
20 seconds left.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. It's like Christmas all over again.
Criminal.
Quitment. 2-0 Tigers lead top of the third, but the bases are loaded with one out for the Bostonians.
I don't like that. Who's pitching?
Job.
What program are you using for this, Adam?
I'm using Songer.
Songer.
Not to be
Donger.
confused with Donger.
Don't use Donger.
All right, are you ready?
All the songs sound the same.
Here is variation 1.
All right.
Come on, play.
This is amazing.
Why is it not playing?
It's the same silence.
Junior in the spotlight, a Hall of Famer proud with a heart like thunder. He stands out in the crowd, but behind that glory, a story untold. One ball and a dream, the universe unfolds. He laughs through the struggle. He dances through
Have a seat.
doubt, living life to the fullest. That's what it's all about. Mowing the lawn, but he zigzags wide. Can't stay in the lanes, but he's got nothing to hide. One ball, one dream, chasing stars in the night. Junior's got the fire, he's ready for flight. Yeah, we laugh through the struggle.
One ball, one dream. You can play that again.
Well, let me play
All right, let's
variation
play
1 now.
variation 1. All right.
Variation 1 is not
That was
ready to play.
Pretty folksy. That was pretty folksy. That was very folksy.
Will never back down with one testicle strong. He wears victory's crown. He's got that soul that it can light up the dark. Living life in color, always leaving his mark. Never
Skid
won
mark.
through the struggles. Will never back down with one testicle strong. He wears victory's crown.
Not this year.
He's got that soul that
True.
All right, now I got to see if I can get the other one to play. There we go.
Junior in the spotlight, a Hall of Famer proud with
Sounds
a
very,
heart like
Justin
thunder.
Timberlake.
He stands out in the crowd, but behind that glory, a story untold. One ball and a dream, universe unfolds. He laughs through the struggle, he dances through doubt, living life to the fullest. That's what it's all about. Mowing the lawn, but he zigzags wide. Can't stay in the lanes, but he's got nothing to hide. One ball, one dream, chasing stars in the night. Junior's got the fire, he's ready for flight. Yeah, we laugh through the struggles. We'll never back down with one testicle.
One ball, one dream.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Where is Junior?
We'll unleash this on him later.
Apparently, he's busy being a lion right now.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been to a meeting in 4 years or some shit.
Oh, so this is the one that matters?
Yeah, I guess so. This is the one that magically will matter. Ugh. The Grumpy Grillers joined us, by the way. For those of you tuning in at home, I'm trying to find the live feed so I can put one ball, one dream as a comment. Junior should use that for his mantra for anything he ever does from now on in life.
One
That
ball, one
probably
dream.
should be
Yeah.
on the back of his bowl.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Yep. Next year's bowling shirt will be one ball, one dream.
It should be on everybody's.
Could we just be team one ball, one dream?
One team, one ball.
One team, one ball, one dream.
Palm
Yes.
Street Studs.
The Palm Street Studs.
With a Z.
No! You're killing me. Ugh, gross. I don't know where I am. One ball, one dream. I want to hear that again.
Well, just so you know, I do have a
Remix already?
You got a mash.
Mashup of it already?
no. I'm creating another one.
You're creating another one?
Imagine if you had One Ball, One Dream in an Eminem type song.
Oh.
Well, I'm creating a electronic.
1, 2, 3 to the 4. One ball and one dream is at the dough.
We're gonna have to have a few of them here that we make up, and we'll play our top 2 or 3.
Sounds like it's our whole episode.
You know, you could sell these somehow, and then use that to fund the rest of the songs.
Yeah,
I mean, the audience will be clamoring for the Junior One Ball, One Dream album.
you know you're not wrong. One ball, one album.
One ball, one bag.
One ball, one bag.
One ball to rule them all.
All right. I just commented on the live feed. One ball, one dream. All right. What is it? Is it preparing right now? Prepare to meet your maker.
Yes, we have.
So update, Mr. Job got out of that jam, bases loaded with one out, must have induced the double play ball because it's the bottom of the third. Tigers are up already with a runner on second. Partial game score.
Let's drop the beat. In a small town bar where the neon lights glow, there's a legend named Junior. Just so you know, he's got a story not the usual kind. One nut, but he's got a heart that's one of a kind. Pouring drinks like a pro with a smile so wide. Behind that counter where the stories collide. Hall of Famer in the game, he's a sight to see. Raising a glass, living life so free. Junior, the one nut wonder, rising from the ground like a thunder. Bartending magic, pouring dreams in a glass. Celebrating life, let the good times last. Oh, Junior, stand up tall. With one nut, he's giving it all. Stories flow like whiskey.
Okay, this
Every
one might be
night's
my
a new
favorite so
tale.
far.
Junior's got the laughter that can never fail. He's been through the fire, danced with the stars, through the ups and downs. He's breaking the bar.
And our minute's up. Oh boy.
That one was good. That one was really good. We're gonna get to so many of these that we're gonna forget which ones are truly great.
No, I'm keeping track here.
Are you saving them? Can you download them somehow?
I can't without like paying for everything, and they want too much money. Till there's a free one that comes out.
But how did you save the ones that you played for us?
I actually recorded them in my studio at home.
Oh,
And then played them back.
live.
But
What do you
live,
call
I
your
can't do that.
studio? Lemuria Street Studios?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So here, well, we did record them technically, I guess.
Yeah, we have. I can pull them out of there later.
Right. I like it.
Right.
So what's going on, Grumpy Griller? Looks like you're ready for summer.
Yeah, it's here.
I'm over here wearing a sweatshirt still and everything. Summer's here. Till it rains the next 3 days. What are you doing now?
I'm creating one more.
All right. Here we go. It'll never not be funny. Oh, I've been opening my cans like a chump with my fingernail. I forgot I've got my handy dandy capper tapper copper topper here. And I put a lanyard on it.
Ooh. Mine's sitting at home with my dress.
There we go. Look out for these at Tuscola Palooza. Lanyard included. You want to know how much this lanyard cost? It was a high dollar item. I believe it was right around 23 cents a piece.
Nice. Shipped?
They're very nice.
There we go.
You have 100 of them?
Yes.
We may want to get one more pack of them.
Yes. What color? I've already got blue and silver. You want to go with just straight up black?
Straight up black.
All right.
Black don't crack.
Black do not crack. Now
It do not.
Now the Tigers have the bases loaded
Woo!
with 0 outs. Riley Green at bat.
Oh, Mary, that's a good idea. That Junior song would be a great ringtone.
Right? He's a one-testicle wonder. The can't mow in a straight line. We thought he'd be taller.
Who needs AI?
If you mention it, it's not kind.
What did it call the second set of songs?
One testicle wonder, wasn't it? Or no, it was it one testicle wonder? Isn't AI reporting back to you everything? Like, I sense all of your moves.
Oh, the second song was One Nut Wonder.
One nut wonder.
And then the third one that it's come up with here, which is done now, is One Nut and a Dream.
One nut and a dream.
Yo, let me tell you about my boy named Junior. Got a story that'll make you see life clear. He's a legend on the course and in the bar. P&A Podcast Hall of Famer, yeah, he's a star. With a smile on his face, he ain't ever shy. Just one nut, but he's flying high. Pours a drink like magic, leaves you feeling fine. At the bar, he's the king, call him one of a kind. Junior, Junior, just one nut, you see. Living life large, wild and free. Bartending by night, greenskeeper by day. A true champion in every kind of way.
This one's kind of nice.
On the golf course, he's making that green shine with every blade cut. His passion divine, no obstacle too big, he always finds a way. One nut won't stop him, he's here to stay. In the podcast world,
This is very like that kind of early 90s kind of groovy kind of like
Yeah.
music that people didn't want to offend anybody with, so they just kind of
Right.
made every song sound like this. I think Sugar Ray did some songs like that, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna love this one.
yo,
He's gonna start snapping his
let me
fingers
tell
right
you
about
about
now.
my boy named Junior. Got a story that'll make you see life clearer. He's a legend on the course and in the bar. P&A Podcast Hall of Famer, yeah, he's a star with a smile on his face. He ain't ever shy, just one nut, but he's flying high. Pours a drink like magic, leaves you feeling fine. At the bar, he's the king, call him one of a kind. Junior, Junior, just one nut you see. Living life large, wild and free. Bartending by night, greenskeeper by day. A true champion in every kind
Only he
of
can't
way.
win a championship.
Oh, now I'm going to have to make one more up.
So we don't play that one for him first, though, because I think that's about the best one so far, in my opinion.
Wonder if there's a solid gold treatment you could put on it.
Is there like a heavy metal, some shits you can make that too?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Tigers are ahead 6-0 now.
Ooh.
Riley Green singled to right, scoring all three, cleared the bases on an error.
Oh, shit.
So 6-0 now. The Tigres lead. Still no outs in the third.
Didn't I thought Boston had the
Had the what?
bases loaded.
They did, but he got out. Job got out of it through the ended double play.
Oh, damn.
Double play, jackass. One of my favorite lines from basketball. We don't have $20. We don't have $50. We don't have 20. Double play, jackass. Junior. Are we gonna end up making songs about everybody?
We should.
How much does it cost to just get a subscription to get like unlimited songs through this thing? I don't need another bill, but this might be our summertime splurging activity.
Do you think we could get them popular enough that we'd have to perform some of these at Tuscaloosa?
Oh, I think we could just put you on stage. We'll set up like a full thing that looks like you got a full DJ setup there, and it's just really you just clicking buttons on your computer, just like all of them do, like Skrillex and all those people. Dead Mouse and all those, they just sit up there and click buttons on their computer.
I need a big helmet head, though.
Yeah, okay, we'll get you one.
I'll get like a dark helmet head. I'll 3D print one.
Okay. And we'll just put you up there, and you can play all these songs. We can get about 7 or 8 of them, and you can just sit up there and play the whole set and be like,
Hey, Adam, for your helmet, make it like your trailer hitch covers, and
oh, just have butt plugs coming from all around it.
Yeah.
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 problem solved.
Yeah.
Seems good to me.
Just have it all be butt plugs.
So let me look
Kids
here.
will love it. Daddy, what's that?
It's a sit and spin.
Right? That was the sit and spin. That's the adult sit and spin. Oh boy. This is why we're going to hell.
I'm gonna look here and see what our see what the whole thing would cost us here if we
The whole kit and or caboodle. Here to fix your cable.
I'm gonna guess $24.99 for a 3-month trial subscription.
It is, if we want to do 50 songs, 50 full songs. Perfect if you're looking for massive fun. $59.99.
Ooh, all right. We got need to raise.
15 songs is $39.99. 3 songs is $10.
Okay. What I can do immediately is I can take back all of the empties from the studio and probably get us, what was that middle tier?
$39.99 for 15 songs.
Oof, I might as well just scrap up the other, $20 and get 50 songs, right?
Yeah.
Does it say best value beside it?
Whopping 88% off, it says.
It's got to say best value. So here's what I'm going to do. Within the next week or so, I'm going to take back all of the empties, which I guesstimate in that room beside us from the studio is probably about $40 worth of empties. Probably 50, maybe 60. So we'll take all of those back and we'll fund that directly to this. How's that sound?
I'll see if I can find another like version of this that's maybe even cheaper. But
Okay.
this is the first thing that I came across. All right, we're gonna try this one other.
Oh, by the way, Sweeney homered a 3-run dinger, and the Tigers are ahead 9-0 now in the bottom of the third.
Just stick a plug in it so it'll be done.
Well, I mean, a 9-0 lead's pretty comfortable. It's the bottom of the third. Job's pitching. They've got a 99.4% chance of winning at this point. You just got to, if somebody's starting to get in trouble and they're pitching, you just yank them out and you go with it.
Yeah. All right, this one is a. This one's got more of an aggressive beat to it.
But we knew they'd be, we knew the offensive explosion was coming today because they've been dog shit the last 2 days offensively.
Yeah.
Rolling down the lanes, Junior's got that style. With a heavy ball in hand, he's gonna strike
Sounds
it
like Hardy.
wild. You think you can take him, man, you better think twice. One nut in the game, but he's rolling the dice. Bowling State runner-up, but we know what's true. In this world of giants, he's a warrior too. Mixing drinks at the bar, yeah, he takes that pride. With every shot he pours, watch the competition slide. One nut, full heart, that's Junior's play. On the lanes or behind the bar, he's here to slay. Champion in our hearts, he's never
This is the winner.
gonna quit.
This is the
With a
winner.
spirit like his, man, he's throwing fit.
This is the winner. This is the winner. There's no two ways around it.
Greenskeeper by day, bending grass with flair. Underneath the sun, you can find him there. While others complain, he's spinning dreams and blades. Finding peace in the chaos where his passion laid. From the alleys to the greens, he's grinding hard and mean.
I mean, that's a perfect walk-up song for a cornhole tournament or something.
Oh yeah.
That's a walk-up song deluxe for a
Now
cornhole
let's see
tournament.
what the other variation sounds like.
Rolling down the lanes, Junior's got that style. With a heavy ball in hand,
Okay, this sounds more like Hardy.
Strike it wild. You think you can take him, man, you better think twice. One nut in the game, but he's rolling the
I think I like the other one better.
Bowling
Yeah.
State runner-up, but
I
we
love
know
that nice
what's
touch to
true.
Bowling State runner-up. Very nice touch. That's what kills me. That's the part that if I was taking a drink, I would have done a spit take, I'm sure.
Yeah, he takes that
Full Heart.
On the lanes or behind the bar, he's here to
I think if Junior ever signs autographs, that should be the inscription: One Nut, Full Heart.
He's never
Yes.
gonna quit with the spirit like his.
One Nut, Full Heart.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Well, I think we've got enough of a collection there for him when he gets here.
We've got enough. We have enough.
But yeah, the AI song generator's kind of cool.
It's kind of fun to play with. I mean,
Yeah.
so now, say we come up with the funds and we pay $60 and we get 50 songs. Does that means like we'd burn through that in like 3 episodes of podcasting, I feel like.
Very possible, yeah.
I know us. We have addictive personalities.
Yes.
We'd be writing songs about every no one will be unfucked. We will write a song pretty much about everybody, won't we?
Yes.
But Juniors are those are some masterpieces right there.
Oh, it's amazing.
I like them.
How do they catch the exact essence of Junior? Right?
Yeah.
With such little
AI.
information. Such little information.
I know. Well, they can't even get into his phone. It's so old.
Right.
Imagine if we were able to feed in the entirety of the podcast, every single episode Junior was in, and then use that to help build the song too. I mean, holy shit.
Oh man, I just thought of something that makes me want to make one more.
Holy turnstile. Tigers are ahead 10-0 now.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Gleyber Torres knocked in Baez. Carpenter to third. Runners on first and third. Only one out still in the bottom of the third.
For tomorrow.
Right, dude. Save some runs for the rest of us. They're on a struggle bus because the last 2 games they've only scored, 4 runs total? 3 runs total? 3 runs total, I think. They've been sucking a lot of dong.
Hang on, carry the show for a minute, boys.
Oh, I'm trying to, but it's difficult.
Trying to multitask, keep up with the Tigers.
Right. So I got to see our call-in guy, Kyle, can't call us at 8:30, he said. He's like, I'm sorry, I can't make it home in time. I'm like, do you record another night? He said, I'm like, no, but we record late tonight. If you're a night owl, like, you can still call us at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll be all right. I want to talk to this guy. Did I say the idea for the Grumpy Griller on air, or did I tell you that before?
No, you told me that before.
Okay, because I pitched it to him. So we're going to start his YouTube channel for the eating challenges. But the Grumpy Griller does not like being on camera himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to put an action camera on to get his point of view. Like basically to the bill of his cap, or like, strap. I've got the cap.
Headband.
The headband.
Yep.
That way you see the eating from his point of view.
What we need is a little camera on that little thing in the back of your throat.
I think that would scare a lot of people. They're like, nah! As a 5-pound burrito's coming at them in 4 minutes. Just scare the crap out of me. It's like pooping in reverse. I don't want that. That's a solid idea too, though. But anyway, that was my idea for the Grumpy Griller's eating YouTube page. Is we're going to do it from his point of view.
I like it.
I think that'd be solid. Then you could just see the food and be like, well, we didn't have to do a time lapse with this because he did it in 6 minutes for when it was supposed to be a 30-minute challenge.
Yeah.
We can air it all unedited. In the purpose of time, tonight's video presentation has been edited. However, it hasn't been edited because it only fills 6 minutes of time and we had to kill the other 24.
That burrito was really good.
It was a damn good burrito.
Yeah. So what would you do for sound? Would you have them mic'd up too, or just put whatever?
We'll just put a track over it that just goes nom nom nom. nom.
We'll get AI to make something. We'll just we'll just pound it into like what he's eating. He's like, Grumpy Griller eating a burrito. He's done it in record time.
Yeah, and if you're getting 5-minute songs, I mean, you wouldn't have to loop it or nothing.
Right?
No. Could you imagine what he'd have to eat to get like a November rain in there?
Right. That is true. All right, so the Bostonians finally changed the pitcher. The starting pitcher gave up 10 runs. Only 9 earned, though.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
It's all good.
So this is the last one I'm going to make for this episode. We'll unleash these on Junior when he gets here. But are you ready to hear this one? Mm-hmm. This one's called One Nut in a Sock.
One nut. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're living wild, we're living free. Junior's got a story, better listen to me. A sock on the door, what the hell does that mean? Let's break it down in this crazy scene. Junior's rolling through life with a grin on his face. One nut strong, never feeling out of place. State bowling runner-up, got that strike on lock. In the alley, he's a champ, never gonna stop. He's the bartender mixing up drinks with flair. Pouring shots, raising glasses, living without a care. But there's a sock on the door, got me thinking twice. What's going on in this room? Man, ain't nothing nice. One nut and a sock on the door. Count the tails, we're always wanting more. Running the lanes and living our dreams in this wild life. Nothing's as it seems. Greenskeeper by day, living life on the green, making fairways shine. Yeah, you know what I mean. But when the sun goes down and the bar starts to glow, Junior's got the moves, he'll put on a show. Rocking out with the crew while the night draws near. Laughing back.
This will teach him to go hang out with the Lions.
This is the last time he ever goes to a Lions Club meeting.
Sorry, guys, I just can't come. Last time I showed up, there was 4 songs made about me.
And none of them, they were all legendary, but
None were flattering.
none were flattering. None were flattering. That's beautiful, man. That's truly beautiful.
I wasn't even there. My nut took a beating.
Tigers are now ahead 11-0.
Oh, boy.
Save some runs for the rest of us. Like you said, Jesus Christ. Then they'll come out tomorrow. They'll probably score 15 tonight and score 0 tomorrow.
We'll score 0 next week.
Right? Unbelievable.
Yes.
So you say, can we present Junior with all those songs?
Yeah, I have them all on the computer here.
Okay. Modern technology. Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
Years ago, I remember like back in the 90s, they would have had to get like a house band in there, somebody to write it, and they'd have to figure it all out.
Now it's just 1 minute and a half a dozen keywords.
And they nailed the very essence of everything that Junior is, was, and can be. Dang. It's impressive.
It just let me know that my song One Nut, or One Sock.
It's charted.
Yeah.
Thanks for helping us write a song that charted. That's truly what it probably does.
Probably.
If a bard's the charts with all of these songs, just like when digital cameras first came out and you just spray and pray, just click, 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 click.
You know, you're going to, I think we probably have written the next Taylor Swift song.
Right.
So what you got to do is you got to take all these songs, put them on Spotify, and use the earnings from Spotify and all that stuff to pay for the
next
software.
round. Yeah.
It's an infinite loop.
Exactly.
Wow. He's caught in an infinite loop.
But I like it. I like where we're going with it.
We just need $60 worth of seed money to get our first 50 songs.
Yeah. Then after that, sky's the limit.
Man, and we'll have the best Spotify channel ever.
The One Ball, One Dream channel featuring Junior.
We might have just cracked the code.
I think we did.
Right now out there, somebody's listening and the FBI is going, God damn it, we need to get in there now and shut these fuckers up.
They know too much.
Somebody comes swinging through the wall when they could have just come through the window or the door.
I don't know. This is an old enough building that they probably couldn't go through the wall.
If we suddenly go off air,
Yeah, you know why.
It was big government, took down big podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm really
Kill it
glad.
all! Just-
really glad I came across this earlier.
What's that?
I'm really glad I came across this earlier.
So this is also our 235th straight week. 235th straight week of recording podcast. 235 straight weeks of recording podcast. We have not relented since we started. I think that's pretty fucking crazy, isn't it?
It's a record.
So we're about halfway there. If you stream that 235 weeks into days, we're about halfway to Cal Ripken for his consecutive starts.
Okay, tell me this isn't a coincidence. I just got a LinkedIn request to connect with James Rubin, the executive vice president of Wasserman Records. Why?
It's happening. It's truly happening, man. I think we've
Junior's found his championship.
right. Yeah, we finally got Junior's promised chip. I'm not going to talk about Thursday night till he gets here. So, but let's just say,
Are we going to have to find Junior some fashion for the Grammys next year? Or?
Yeah.
we definitely will. Can we drive him in Kyle's limo?
Yes.
Yes. And we are only going to need half the sequins that somebody would normally need on a cod piece.
So, are we going to put the sequins on the side with the nut or the side without the nut?
Without.
Yeah, I think so. Shine on, you crazy
But that way
diamond.
it'll keep him even while he's up there.
Right. So he's not walking in circles when he goes up to the stage. I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. Jesus Christ. I got a gear grind. We were out and about on Friday night, which we had a lovely meal, and we did on Mother's Day too. We went to the same place. We went to Crave with a K in Lapeer. Would highly recommend this restaurant. Everything was good. Everything was great. All the food was really good. Service is good. We're on our way back, and we're going, to various bars, and we stop at the Hitch in Post, first of all, outside of Lapeer. And they had karaoke going, but the service just dog shit. But I didn't get to see it, but the Grumpy Griller witnessed probably the biggest super fan ever of karaoke. This dude had cues for things. Like when he said, "Take my last dollar," what did he do? He got his wallet up. His wallet. He's shaking it. And yeah, this guy was like on point with all these terrible.
Like slow side. He had 2 cell phones going.
Yeah, with lights. Yeah.
Wow. What was he singing?
Oh, you name it.
Yeah. It was all country tunes,
All
though.
country tunes.
Yeah. Then the guy came down and wanted Grumpy Griller to sing. He put the mic in his face, and he's like,
Musical ability ends at the radio. I can turn it on.
But this guy had his settings dialed in because he was right by us. He had a wireless microphone, and he was 50 feet away from the equipment. But I heard how it was coming out of his mouth, and what came out of the speakers was definitely not the same. Like he had a little bit of echo. It was a little bassier. Like he had his settings dialed in. Because through it, he sounded like, I'm like, this guy fucking sounds great. But then I heard him actually singing, and I'm like, he doesn't really sound anything like that when I can hear it with thine own ears. Does that make sense, Adam?
Yeah.
Can you make us sound good for karaoke next time we do it?
No.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask. But that's not the gear grind. So anyway, we're on our way back, and we stop at Hollywood and Vine, which is always a great time. That's where the stars hang out in Silverwood there. And one of the shittiest, most wonderful dive bars you'll ever meet in your life. And we're having a good time, having some drinks. And they, of course, serve food pretty much till all hours, till 1:30. And Silent N was hungry. And I said, you need to get something here. And she's like, no, we're going to Kingswood. They'll be great, And they're in Kingston. They never let us down at Kingswood. Great bar. Love the bar. Love it. Love it. Been countless stories on this podcast about goings on at Kingswood. So we get back to there, which we'd have to take a bunch of back roads to get there in my truck. So we get there at about 20 after 12. They're closed. I've never seen such a thing on a Friday night.
Really?
Yeah. I walk up. First door's open. The inner door, though, I look in. I just looked in, didn't see the lights. But then I'm like, well, I'll check that door, too. And I shook it, and it was locked. Then I see, like, 2 bartenders, like, kind of, like, duck down and kind of scurry away.
Oh, boy.
And, like, they never close that early. So the owners would be furious if they heard this, is what I've heard from people. So that's a bar that stays open till 2 a.m. on Friday and Saturday night, no matter what, every time.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then we're like, all right. So we head uptown to the pub and grub. And somebody's walking out as we get there, but I walk up to the door and their signs off and their lights are off and all the chairs are up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on around here? So by now it's not quite 1 o'clock. But anyway, we drop off the grumpy griller and his lovely wife. And I'm sitting there and Sutherland's like, are we going to your house? I'm like, yeah, we are. She's like, are we stopping at the STD? I'm like, hell yeah, we are. So at least the old STD didn't let me down. We got there about 10 after 1 and we got served drinks until, of course, 2 a.m. on the actual clock and
Nice.
and made it for the nightcap. But yeah, what the fuck is going on in Kingston there? They've got their heads up their asses. Normally, they're so dependable. So dependable.
Now, so question though, is that again because you have Biagio's, which is more of a go there for dinner and drink, and people have a few drinks and then they decide not to go anywhere else?
I don't know, but normally so Kingswood, honestly, what this bar is known for and what I know it for is no matter what day of the week it is, if it's before 2 a.m. in the evening, they're going to be open. I've literally stopped there before at 1 a.m. on a Tuesday, and they were open. Just because I asked the bartender, it's like, well, it's what we do. We stay open till 2 a.m. every night. Like, it's literally what this bar is founded on. Sure, there's only like 1 or 2 other people in there, but she's like, yeah, we stay open till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So whatever it was, shame on you. And for shame, bartender, how many people did the same thing I did? And they're like, hey, we'll go to Kingswood. It's always dependable. How much business did you miss out on? I bet you, I would dare to say anywhere between $20 to $150 worth of business you missed out on. Well, you missed out on $40 worth of business from us, so.
Yeah.
So there you go. Do people not want to make money anymore? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. It's odd.
Because really, and I say this all the time, a closed bar and or restaurant is not making you any money. So why are you closed so much and often? Like, the one thing that makes you money is selling things like food and or drinks. Mainly drinks. Why are you closed so often? This is the epitome I had. Like, what the fuck?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it?
Oh, we're struggling in business. Well, you're only open 3 fucking days a week. No wonder you're goddamn struggling. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to get worked up. I'm going to get angry. I don't need to get angry. I don't need to get angry. But yeah, I was thoroughly disappointed. For shame, Kingswood Outfield, and for shame, Pub and Grub in Kingston. A Friday goddamn night. A Friday night, and you're closed just after midnight. Probably just at midnight.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was actually before.
Yeah. So unbelievable.
Wow. I don't know how many times I've driven past there 1, 2 in the morning, and there's always cars there.
Right. Kingswood Outfield's always like, yeah. That's what they're known for, is always be.
Yep.
Even through COVID, even through all the bullshit, they were still like always open till 2 a.m. I remember coming back from Saginaw. We went to a couple concerts. Well, we could stop at Kingswood. They'll be open. Fucking 11:30 on a Wednesday. Yep, we're open. Of course we are. Not now. Not on a Friday. It's not like it's the dead of winter too when nobody's out. Like, it's actually quite a pleasant evening.
Could you imagine if that Crave had a liquor license?
Oh my God, they would kill it. Their food is so fucking good. I got that backyard barbecue burger yesterday. Oh my God, it's so fucking good. It has onion. It's a burger. It's a healthy burger. It's a big patty, and they had the onion straws on it, but like a haystack, like a heap of them. Like, it's crazy. And then
Nice.
and then brisket on it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and cheese and barbecue sauce, and it's only like $15.
They used to be called Big Steve's.
Right.
Do they still have like a buffet thing in there too, like salad bar and all that?
No.
No.
But the food's all good. But yeah, my burger was only $15 to get this. The greatest thing ever. You can choose your side. So I literally got mashed potatoes and gravy with my burger, which is like my ultimate wet dream.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm over French fries. But give me mashed potatoes and gravy with my fucking burger. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes a fat boy happy.
Did you dip the burger in any of the gravy?
I did. I did.
You're my, now you're my hero.
Yeah, right.
So we have to do one more thing here.
The Grumpy
before we
Griller
get
had
out.
the double haystack burger that was massive, and he finished it in literally 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Then he's bored waiting for all you.
He
slow
was.
eaters.
He had to eat his wife's, the rest of hers.
I love the prep work you're doing.
Right. All right. What do you got for us?
So this is a free song generator. We'll compare.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Junior walking round with a chip on his squat. One nut jock, but he still takes the shot. Half the load, but he brings twice the fight. Swinging through the jungle in the dead of the night. Peanut gallery laughing, but he stays unbothered. Half the stock, but twice the father. No 2 in the sack, but he puts up the stats. Junior making noise while they chasing the rats. Junior stays bold, one nut on patrol. Still crack the code when he go for the goal. One short on the pair, but he fills up the soul. Junior one nut, the legend unfolds. Boys counting them like a pair of dice. Junior rolling solo, still cold as ice. Doctors gasping like it's some big deal, but Junior on the reel, hit him with the steel. Locker room talk, they best think twice.
This is horrible to great.
But he spray the advice. Seeds of greatness from a smaller supply. Junior saga steady, reaching new highs. Jogging past the haters, stepping with a wink. Got half the deck, but still in full sync. A single artillery, but packs that pow. Junior's one nut saga, a moment of wow.
I like it. You know, the beauty of this is we get the full song.
Is there any way we can load up these songs at the jukebox at the Blue?
Oh, yeah.
I hear a lot of you fuckers coming.
Oh, this is the second variation of
Junior
it.
walking around with all the chip on his squat. One nut jock, but he still takes the shot. Half the load, but he brings twice the fight. Swinging through the jungle in the dead of the night. Peanut gallery laughing, but he
How
stays unbothered.
awesome would it be to be DJing somewhere with Junior and
But
play one of
twice the
these?
father.
Yes.
No 2 in the sack, but he puts up the stats. Junior making noise while they chasing the rats. Junior stays bold, one nut on patrol. Still crack the code when he go for the goal. One short on the pair, but he fills up the soul. Junior one nut, the legend unfolds. Boys counting them like a pair of dice. Junior rolling solo, still cold as ice. Doctors gasping like it's some big deal, but Junior on the reel, hit him with the steel. Locker room talk, they best think twice. Drop one nut, but he spray the advice. Seeds of greatness from a smaller supply. Junior saga steady, reaching new highs. Jogging past the haters, stepping with a wink. Got half the deck, but still in full sync. A single artillery, but it packs that pow. Junior's one nut saga, a moment of wow.
All right, from there, I think it just plays out instrumental, but the free one is not too bad. I will say.
Not bad. A lot more gangster rap.
Well, I kind of designed it that way.
Okay, because the other one I felt like was pretty light, pretty poppy, pretty. So that's like the mainstream music generator, the first one you had, because it made it sound like everything else.
Well, see, I can tell it exactly how.
See, this was a little edgier, I felt like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more ghetto.
Yeah.
Ghetto.
But so here's what I use for the criteria: hip hop, rap, male vocals, comedic.
Nice.
So, but we could design it any way we want to. It would be all good. All right. Well, it is time for us to get out of this one.
Perfect.
Good, bad, or indifferent as that may be.
All right. Well, let's get out of this episode.
We can do that.
I've got nothing more to say. I don't know how we're going to get through 2 more.
We'll find a way.
We always struggle. I'm going to apologize already for the Thursday episode and for probably 90% of the Thursday episodes.
Junior will be here by then, so that might be good.
Maybe he's busy at a Lions meeting. Unbelievable.
He's going to come back and want to play Am I Lion?
Am I Lion?
And I'm going to be like, no, you're not.
No.
He was just at that meeting.
You're not balling either.
Ball in. Tigers lead 12-0. No.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Ridiculous.
All right.
Play the outro.
Here we go.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Thank you, as always, for listening to the P&A Podcast Express. Go to our Facebook page. Like us. Share us. Share our page out to your friends. You just have to go to those ellipses on the top of your page when you're at our page, at the top of it. It'll say invite friends, and then just click invite all.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys got friends?
No, other people do. I'm inviting others that have friends to invite their friends.
Oh.
So it's kind of like friends by proxy.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please do that. We need all the traction we can get because, well, I feel like we're sliding face first down a shit landslide right now.
No, we actually had an increase in followers on this page as well.
That's slightly impressive. We had two featured guests here tonight, the Grumpy Griller as well as Brian the Blade. Thanks for joining us here in the Palm Street studio on a very hot May day. Like 80 degrees today. Pretty wild.
Yeah, it was 81 when I was coming over here.
Nice. So from all of us here at the podcast and in the studio, make good choices.